Hey guys, I'm Shreyas and today we're in the 6th day of the LeetCoding challenge of July month, and today the question is to reduce array size to half. So in this question they are given us an array of positive integers and we just need to reduce the array size to at least half of the initial size by performing some operations. And an operation here refers to selecting a particular integer and removing all the occurrences of that integer from the array. So we just need to keep doing that operation until the size of the array gets reduced to at least half of the initial size, and so the goal is to minimize the number of operations that we do. For example, over here in this array, first we can pick the element 3 and remove all the occurrences of 3. So the size is reduced to 6 from 10, but 6 is still greater than 5, so we have to do more operations. And in the second operations we can remove all the occurrences of 5, and now the size is reduced to 3, which is less than or equal to 5, and hence we have reduced the original array to an array with size less than or equal to half of the original size. So the answer is 2 over here. And so for example, in this input we have to perform 5 operations because all the elements are distinct and have only one occurrence in them, so we need to perform 5 different steps to remove the 5 different elements, and only then the array size gets reduced to 5 from 10. So this is the question, and the key observation over here is that we would prefer to remove elements which have more frequency, or in other words which have more occurrence, because that would reduce the array size faster, right? So the approach is that we just sort the elements based on the frequency in descending order. So first I'll remove that element which occurs the most number of times, and keep on doing that until the condition is satisfied. So that's the only observation, just to sort it in the descending order of frequency and keep removing them until the condition is satisfied. So I have taken a map over here to count the frequency of each element. And one more thing is, in this question we don't need the element, but we need the frequency of the element, because in one go we are just removing a particular value of element, how many ever time it occurs. So we don't need the element value, but we need the frequency value. So count map stores the frequency of each element, and then I transfer all the frequencies to an array or a vector, whichever is comfortable. So this frequency array stores the frequency of each element, and I sort the frequency based on the descending order that is done by rbegin and rend. So it sorts the frequency by descending order, and then from the first element I just keep removing. So to be removed stores how many elements we have removed till now. So if to be removed will be greater than if to be removed is greater than or equal to half of the array size, then the original array size is reduced to at least half of the current array size is reduced to at least half of the original array size, and hence the condition is satisfied, and we return I plus 1, that is the number of steps. So and the time complexity for this approach is O of n log n, because the sorting takes n log n time, and the space complexity is O of n. Yeah, thanks for watching the video.